Hello and welcome to Frontrunner Motorsport. Whilst we have been enjoying the likes of the Macau Festival and the end of the Formula 1 Championship, it may have slipped your attention a bit that other championships have come to an end for 2023. So consider this the final weekend roundup of the year, looking at a few championships and how they ended. This includes the World Rally Championship, Formula 2, TCR World Tour and the V8 Supercars. I would talk about the World Rallycross ending as well, but frankly, who gives a damn? Patrick O'Donovan was pretty good though. So make sure you subscribe and let's jump into the video. The World Rally Championship came to an end in Japan, but Kalle Rovanperä and Toyota had already wrapped up all the gold, so there was not a lot to fight for, which was lucky because nearly everybody crashed and Elfyn Evans won by several minutes. Adrian Formal returned to Rally 1 for the first time in 2023 and promptly crashed. If it's him and Pierre-Louis Lebert for 2024, then whoever makes for Ford's body panels is buying a gold-plated yacht for Christmas. Toyota dominated and that was that. Kalle Rovanperä is champion again and is already sick of the WRC moving to a part-time drive for 2024 but not sharing with Sebastian Ogier. That means potentially Elfyn Evans and Takamoto Katsuta might be the only full-time Toyota runners in 2024. But if they are going to add someone, it should be Andreas Mikkelsen, who has won the WRC2 title for a second time and is just crying out for a full-time Rally 1 drive. With Ott Tanak, Thierry Neuville and Esa-Pekka Lappi running for Hyundai, look to them for the 2024 champion, but the series needs more manufacturers and more drivers. Otherwise, look forward to a WRC2 car taking a podium somewhere next year, because there won't be enough Rally 1 cars to fill it. The final round of Formula 2 was from Abu Dhabi, months after the previous round, but finally, Théo Pourchaire is your champion. But Frederik Vesti put up a hell of a fight, winning the sprint race and storming onto the podium in the feature. He lost the championship because his wheel fell off at Zandvoort. Not his fault, and the junior Mercedes driver is very much worthy of a future Formula 1 drive, if one comes his way. As is Théo Pourchaire, but I do think he still made very hard work of this series, and it'll be interesting to see what he does in 2024. Will he sit on the sidelines for Sauber like Felipe Drugovich has for Aston Martin, or will he be adventurous and maybe give Super Formula a chance? As for the two races themselves, standard Abu Dhabi affair, very little overtaking other than the DRS zones, but it was better than the Formula 1, just barely. Formula 2 will be interesting to watch next year with Super Formula champion Ritomo Miata joining the series, and names like Pourchaire, Vesti, Daruvala and others missing. They need to get rid of Roy Nissany, who has far outstayed his welcome, but I'll talk more about Formula 2 later in the week. Make sure you don't miss that. The TCR World Tour ended with the two Gaia races at Macau, and the World TCR was kinda lost in the greater melee of races at that great festival, in the former Portuguese colony. Norbert Michelisz put the title almost out of reach of Rob Huff by winning race 1. It was truly over when Rob Huff's bonnet flew up in race 2. Norbert Michelisz has won the first TCR World Tour to go alongside his World TCR title a few years ago. But the World Finals will take place in March in a Formula Ford Festival style heats system, with the top 60 drivers in various TCR series taking part. Sounds kind of messy, and I guess that means from now on we have two different World TCR titles every year. Trouble for this series is the same problem plaguing a lot of series, a lack of manufacturer support. We have the new Honda, which is great, but the Lincoln Co and Hyundai are a few years old now, and the Audi is practically ancient, and Audi are not supporting customer teams further. So some new blood is needed in TCR, as it is in every race series out there, because the cars are getting a tad old. Cupra was absent, so maybe they'll return in 2024. Finally, the supercars from Down Under, and we have a new champion in Brody Kostecki. Sadly, we didn't get a fight for the title as Shane van Gisbergen retired from both races at Adelaide. He might be back one day, but he heads to America for 2024, and it is going to be great seeing him tear up the 3 different NASCAR series he's going to be racing in. I think the championship is wide open in 2024. Brody Kostecki will be tough to beat, but Brock Feeney and Will Brown at Triple Eight will be looking to reclaim their crown. The likes of Cam Waters and Chaz Mostert are always a threat, and young drivers like Tom Randall and Matt Payne, who took his first win at the final round, are definite up-and-comers. A lot of the top drivers have gone in recent years. Craig Lowndes and Jamie Whincup have retired, and Shane van Gisbergen and Scott McLaughlin have left for America. That leaves the door open for the next generation, who's going to be the one who steps through first. So that was just a quick wrap up of series that ended at a very awkward time for me, as I was too wrapped up with the 300 races that took place during the Macau Festival and the final 2 rounds of Formula 1. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Any of these shock champions for you? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and have a good one.